Welcome back, Warbots fans. This is Senko, and in this video I'm going to run a level 92 Nodens with stock level 1 Retaliators. I frequently get asked if it's better to upgrade Titan weapons first or the Titan itself, and how effective the lower level weapons can be. I'm also going to add my commentary throughout to tell you what I was thinking during the gameplay. Also, if you get through the first 10 minutes, at the end I run a new Plasma Hades with a new legendary pilot to give it a test drive. Let's get to it. Okay, here we are. We're dropping in our Nodens on Dreadnought. We are a little bit behind on the beacon bar. I'm going to initially start to heal the people in the middle that I think are fighting people in the middle. And also look around for friendlies that are low on their health bar. So I see the other team pushing middle here really hard. I'm trying to heal as much as I can. And I see this Arthur that I need to put a decent amount of damage on. Can't really tell how much damage we're doing or not doing with the level 1 Retaliators. We are gonna getting ignitered a bit. Alright, so that Arthur's shield is a bit broken and we're out of ammo. Alright, try to keep this Falcon alive on the middle right here, and we also have our own Ao Ming friendly pushing the right beacon, so we have to keep an eye on him to kind of make sure he is also staying alive. So I use my suppression there with both the leech and the Arthur pretty close. Alright, so we're taking a decent amount of damage here. We have to back up and try to heal. Alright, so we have another Ao Ming in play. Maybe that will help. We now have 3 beacons, which is good. So I lost track of this Ao Ming on the right, and he got beat in a 2-to-1 fight with an Arthur and another enemy. That was a mistake on my part. Should have been paying a little closer attention because it's important to have that right middle beacon. The Loki, I think, is going to give us a problem. Okay, now we have this leech pushing us, and this is really the biggest downfall of the level 1 Retaliators, is no resistance penetration. Like, if this was a maxed out Retaliator build, then we would have just shredded that leech. It wouldn't have been a problem at all. And like I said, this Loki is going to be a problem. With me and this Nodens, I don't think there's going to be much we can do, and it looks like we're losing 4 beacons, so it's going to be tough for us to pull this out. Plus, that leech is still on my left, taking away a lot of health, so I can't really look at him right now. I have to focus that Arthur, so because that Arthur was about to take out Ao Ming. Alright, here we go, another one, this time Springfield. I see some enemies at our right home beacon, so I'm going to push up this ramp and help these guys that are fighting on the right. See one is a Ravana. We didn't quite have enough healing power to heal our Ao Jun friend. So, alright, we kind of established a little bit of control on this right side here, and I'm shooting out my Retaliators, so whenever somebody comes back up the right side, I will be reloaded and ready to fight. Immediately start taking some plasma fire from the left from about 600 meters. I'm not that concerned about it because we have 618,000 health. So I didn't know if that was a Dragoon variant Ming or not. It's a machine gun Ming. So I suppressed immediately at 600 just to make sure I wasn't going to get torn up by 600 meter range plasmas. Alright, so now I have an Ao Jun and an Ao Ming pushing me on the right, and I'm starting to notice I have no help whatsoever coming up this right side. I came up this right side to help people, and there's no one even within range to heal or heal me, and it becomes a big problem. So I have to figure out what to do here because I have an Ao Jun and an Ao Ming right behind me, and I'm going to use this big structure as a little bit of a cover from the Ming while I try to find people to heal and heal me. And the Ao Jun is about to have its flight back, so it's bad news. look at how far these people are away. There's like, Cinco can handle this right side all by himself. That's definitely not true, especially not with level 1 Retaliators. I am taking good chunks of health away from that Ao Ming with the Retaliators, but, you know, I ran out of ammo, so there's only so much ammo in the Retaliators as well, so he clearly had his machine guns fully loaded, and I did not, and that's the main reason I lost this fight. Alright, what could go wrong? So here we go, we're dropping level 1 weapons against an S-rank clan, so this is exactly what can go wrong with level 1 Retaliators, because every weapon on all of these Titans is probably maxed or close to maxed on this one KS clan, who's a pretty good top clan. So my first order of business is to get this Arthur away from our home as fast as I can. And of course I get suppressed by a Nightingale behind me, and now I'm flying in my Nodens, which I think is pretty funny. I'm not sure how that exactly happened. I'm guessing an Arthur or something dropped in, and that punted me up in the air a bit. Again, I'm suppressed almost immediately, but I'm just gonna keep the machine guns firing to keep them hot and moving. Like the longer you have them running, the better. But this is again a tough play where we spawned in a 5 beacon against us game. So again, I wasn't able to do much in that one. That was really short. This is probably the best gameplay that I have. Maybe this isn't it. Okay, so we are capturing our second beacon now. We gave up our home, and I know I have to push to the middle at this point, or we're not going to win this game. This pilot Santiago in the middle has a pretty strong Glacier Ao Jun build. I'm trying to heal and get some resistance on my way to the middle. We do have 2 friendlies pushing the middle with us. Hopefully they're able to kill Santiago. Now that I've moved down to the middle, it looks like we're going to lose our home beacon up on the right, because those 2 or 3 players were not strong enough to hold it. Good news is our spawn is up there, but they have 3 players in our spawn, so looks like we're going to lose our home beacon as we capture the middle beacon. We do have a friendly going for the farm, and to try to capture a 3rd beacon, that would be ideal. And I'm going to try to heal this Ming to get rid of the people. Still 3 people at our home beacon on the right. We are way down on a beacon bar at this point. We definitely need a 3rd beacon fast, and we'll probably need a 4th one at some point. So Santiago is pushing us with looks like a plasma and cataclysm. Now Ming build again. We're gonna try to keep healing on the right to get these guys off of our home. They have a Nightingale, which is hard for Titans to handle, and we're taking the farm. So this is looks like this game is turning around a bit. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so we have 2 Titans pushing our friendly towards the farm. Let's see if I could get any damage on them and also be in a decent position to heal our friendly. Alright, here comes some fire on this Arthur. We're definitely not going to be able to penetrate his shield with a half a Retaliator, so we're going to back off the farm and just take the beacon bar that we got there. As you can see, the beacon bar is much closer than it was before. We have this Arthur has abandoned the farm and is now kind of pushing the middle to try to push us off middle. So hopefully we'll be able to work with our Ao Ming on the right to either bring down his shield or kill him. We are also backing up because we need to stay out of range of that Ao Ming, and I'm going to start healing our friendlies on the right. I didn't see this Ao Jun pushing us with Avengers, but it's going to be a bit of a problem since we're out of ammo. our friendlies behind us at our home beacon have completely did not notice that we're getting overrun here at center beacon. It would have been nice if our plasma Ming friend would have pushed off their machine gun Ming on the left, but didn't happen. Okay, here we go. As I promised, this is the Hades with the long-range pilot and a 600-meter plasma build. So we are going to see how much damage it does. Unfortunately, it looks like we have a Aojun pushing our left home beacon at the dam, and we are going to unload on this center Dragoon, Ao Ming. And just like that, we took him out. It seems like it's a pretty good build for that. We probably would have taken out this Arthur if he didn't squeeze behind that wall in time. Just looking around for some distance targets here. We are a bit ahead on beacon clock, so it's good that we just made it 3-2 in beacons. If it was 3-2 in their favor, we would have lost the game, I think. Does help that it's 6-on-3 at this point in the game. That's the way you want it to be this late with 2 minutes or so on the clock. I was able to last stand that Ares. I thought I was going to be able to get this leech with my special ability, but I was not. You might notice I do have a level 1 overdrive on this build just because I didn't have another module to put on it. Alright, so we did a decent amount of damage. We were able to take out one Titan and put some damage on another. I do like the way it plays. I like the Hades in general, and I now like it as a 600-meter Ao Ming deterrent, since Ao Mings can't penetrate the Pantheon shields, so that's pretty good. As you can tell, the Nodens is playable with level 1 Retaliators, but against higher level enemies it just doesn't do enough resistance penetration. I would suggest leveling up all Nodens skills across the Titan as well as the Retaliators to level 10 across the board evenly before really focusing on the Nodens deeper itself. Okay, that wraps up this video. I have links to some other Nodens gameplays in the end screen. If you like this video, please consider liking and or subscribing. Thanks for watching and stay safe.